This is a video demonstration of beginner exercises using resistance bands with handles. Resistance bands typically come in a packet with multiple resistance levels. Ronnie's choosing a moderate level, a green level, and he's going to show you how to use the resistance band with a doorway stop. So first what he's going to do is he's going to thread the resistance band through the door stop. And then once he's accomplished that, we will use the doorway as a securing device. So you open your door and then you slide the anchor across the door, close and latch the door, gently pull to tighten everything, and then it should be secure. He's gonna start with lat pulls for the big muscle of the back. So he's gonna step away from the door for resistance. He's gonna stretch out in front of him and then pull straight back, elbows coming behind him. He's activating the big muscles of the back here. He's going to do about 10 of these. Again, if he wants more resistance, he takes a step backwards. If he wants less resistance, he can step towards the door. And the idea is you should feel the big muscles of the back working. Again, he's gonna finish up 10. Then he's going to turn, face away from the door. And here what Ronnie's doing is working on his chest muscles. So he's going to press away and out. He's gonna focus on the muscles of the chest. He's going to lift the chest, stick the chest out. That helps concentrate on those muscles. The elbows do not come straight out to the side. They actually come down at a slight angle like that. That's perfect. Looks good. Again, he's gonna have his eyes facing away from him, looking at a stationary point on the wall. And he's gonna complete at least 10 of those, making sure that the muscle burns. Next, he's gonna go to the tricep, which is the big muscle in the back of the arm. Here what Ronnie's doing is bringing his elbows in just a little bit. So your elbows are in and you're pushing away from your forehead, keeping the elbows at the level of the shoulder. Again, you should be focusing on the big muscle at the bottom of the arm. That's the tricep. You should feel it working. You should not feel any effort from your shoulder. It's all gonna be tricep. Once you finish 10 to 15, Ronnie will show you how to switch over to the bicep. So he's finishing up here. Form looks perfect. Good. Now he's gonna face the door. Again, elbows at shoulder height. And he's going to curl back towards his shoulder. Perfect. Again, if he wants more resistance, he can step towards the door. If he wants more resistance, he can step away from the door. If he wants less resistance, he will step towards the door. And you should see the muscle, the bicep, the muscle in the front of the top of the arm activate. All looks good. All right, and then we'll move on to lower body. So Ronnie's gonna step over to a chair. All right, here Ronnie's using all of the big muscles of the leg. He's going to sit down in a chair, using his hands just for balance. He's going to stand up, good. Again, you should feel this in almost the entire leg, including the large muscles of the butt, front and back of the leg. He's doing about 10. Good, there he's giving himself just a little bit of extra support. And again, you should feel these muscles start to burn. That's how you know that you have done enough. Perfect. All right, and then Ronnie's gonna move to the calf, which is the muscle at the back of the leg. And you will see him stand up on his tippy toes. Again, pressing upward on the balls of his feet or his tippy toes, activating the calves, squeezing at the top to make sure that that muscle knows that it's working. He can show you a side view here, just how he's standing up. Again, working the big muscle of the calf. As you're completing these exercises, the goal will be to do 2 sets of all of these exercises, so a total of 12 sets, 2 sets of each of the 6 exercises, and you will have hit all the major muscle groups of the body, and you'll be on your way to making sure that you maintain muscle mass while you're successfully losing fat.